Okay. Thank you very much for accepting me to this great conference as a speaker and to talk about our project and company in this great audience. Before starting, two warnings. Please lower your expectation from my speech. I left this job to Bernard to be inspirational. It is not. And second one, sorry in advance for my poor English. So it's better to show some visuals instead of spending a lot of words. So I will share first with you a video. It's about the story of Eren Holding in Turkey. Eren Holding is structured in four main industry groups. The first one is paper and packaging, the reason of being here for myself. The second one is energy business. The third one is cement production. And the last one is textile and retail business. Eren Holding's entrepreneurial journey of organic growth started in 1969 with the founding of Turkey's leading textile manufacturer and the brand. Since then, the company has diversified into multiple sectors, each becoming a success story, ensuring market leadership in Turkey. I will give more information about paper and packaging business. So let me first summarize the other three groups' activities. Eren Energy is producing about 6% of Turkey's energy consumption with a facility of 3,000 megawatt energy capacity and having its own port on Black Sea. Metcem, the cement company, is another market leader company, and it is exporting about 90% of the products to Europe and surrounding countries. And it has also its own port on Mediterranean. Eren Textile and Retail business, this company produces their products in a highly integrated structure and manage the sales and marketing as well in many international countries with some brands like Burberry, Lacoste, Gant, Nautica, Superstep, etc. And this company has more than 1,000 points of sale in Turkey or around Turkey. So, in summary, the group has 27 companies in Turkey, 38 companies in international area, and employing about 8,000 people. But beside all this economical story, the thing that we are mostly proud of comparing the rest is the social responsibility. In 2007, the group has established on a land of 2,000 acres, Bitlis Eren University, which has 6 faculties, 1 institute, 2 colleges, and 8 vocational colleges. At this university, approximately 9,500 students and 350 academicians are offered the opportunity to conduct educational and scientific studies. So some brief about our business, paper and packaging. In overall, the paper and packaging companies, which is about 3 different companies, they are all market leaders in Turkey, exporting to Europe as well. In overall, this business has the capacity to collect about 2 million tons of paper and to produce about 1.8 million tons of container board and produce 1 million tons of corrugated sheet and box. And this group is already a player in UK, supporting our customers in corrugating business. Sustainability and efficiency are 2 main driving forces. Together with Erenkağıt, Modern Karton manufactures its entire product line from waste paper, reinforcing Eren Holding's commitment in sustainability. And investments in modern technology now enable the direct delivery of liquid starch to our factories, reducing waste and enhancing environmental friendly production processes. As I mentioned, this is the largest corrugated and container board manufacturing company in Turkey. In international reach, in the last decade, the group has made a strategical decision to expand overseas and to globalize by investing outside of Turkey in a large scale. Of course, at that time also we had some international sales business, but in a large scale, this would be the first one, the Shotton mill. Let's stay here. The first attempt was to invest in Italy, again in paper business. However, it didn't work well. We even bought some land and made some agreements. However, after a long time spent in this country, we faced with some difficulties to get some support from local authorities or other obstacles. Then we had to cancel this journey, and we revised our plans. We repeated the feasibilities, technical and commercial feasibilities, and we again created 2 alternatives as short list. The first one was the Poland, and the second one was the UK. And this story of Shotton mill starts at that time. In 2021, Eren Holding acquired the Shotton mill, the Shotton mill site, marking the start of our ambitious journey to transform this site into a cutting-edge facility. In 2022, we started the enabling works because it was a brownfield area, and we completed all our permit processes to be ready for a large-scale transformation. In 2023, we achieved a major milestone by securing planning permission for one of Europe's largest and most technological advanced paper mill. And the construction started shortly after and staying on the schedule. In 2024, we started the mechanical and electrical installation of the machine and equipment, and our plan is, as of 2025, complete our project, it means within this year, hopefully, and start the ramp-up of our production, and to achieve the full capacity. So, a bit to explain what attracted a Turkish company to be in North Wales. There are, of course, many critical factors to make this kind of investment. So what are the reasons of being here? First, of course, the industrial tradition of the area, skilled people, market conditions, and supply base, and support from the local authorities and the community. And of course, the infrastructure capabilities are the main reasons of being in any country for the size of the project. So the traditional industrial tradition of the site in North Wales was one of the attraction points for us. The Shotton mill site is steeped in history, representing resilience and transformation in the face of changing industry and challenge. The history of Shotton mill starts in 1850s, who is by John Summers, an entrepreneur, who is the manufacturer of clocks. He bought a nail machine at the 1851 Great Exhibition in London, and he paid about £40. In 1895, he decided to grow his business, and Summers, his sons, bought 40 acres of marshland close to Hawarden Bridge, paying £5 for the first parcel of the land. And the business has grown through the years, and in 1960s, British Steel Corporation was a giant industrial corporation of the region, employing at its peak about 13,200 people. March 1980 marked a tragic moment in the community's history, and we still see their traces, with the closure of heavy steel operations resulting in 6,500 job losses in a single day, which was named as D-Side's darkest day. It was a devastating blow that reshaped the region's identity. By 1985, the site was redeveloped to produce newsprint and began adapting to the new demands, including the construction of the effluent treatment plant to manage waste responsibly. However, market changes and the decline of newsprint led to the closure of key operations like Paper Mill 1 and boiler facilities. Overcoming these challenges, the site is now undergoing a remarkable transformation again. After its acquisition in 2021 by Eren Holding, the site is ready to play a vital role for the region and in Eren Holding's vision for a sustainable and innovative future. After having this Italy journey, which didn't result well, we started our relationship from the beginning, and the site is perfectly positioned with, before starting the project, we first tried to invest on the relationships. Department for International Trade were crucial in establishing a link in Wales and encouraged investment in the UK. We received a warm welcome here in this site and were thrilled to host Minister in last September. To export development guarantee was essentially a certified loan with a commitment from Eren to export 10% within 5 years' time. Welsh government funding has been crucial also in safeguarding jobs and supporting the production of containerboard from domestic recycled fiber. The site is perfectly positioned with grid energy connections and a skilled workforce thanks to its location in an established industrial cluster. There are excellent educational establishments to support building and retaining the highly skilled advanced manufacturing jobs needed for the site. And the site is located perfectly close to major cities and to the roads and rail network and airports. The proximity to our customers and sources of fiber, the site is poised for further development when the time is right. So, what we are creating together. Of course, Modern Karton, which is the owner company of Shotton Mill, an export company in paper manufacturing since years, it's about 50 years time, and Eren Holding, one of Turkey's most dynamic conglomerates, dedicated to being the market leader across all sectors it engages in, is capable, both companies, the Modern Karton and also the Eren Holding, they are both capable and ready to support its operations in Shotton by expertise and necessary know-how. By a strategical decision in 2021, during the merger and acquisition process, 200 existing employees have been kept in full employment, although there is no production, and during this 4 years project time. And 2,300 skilled jobs supporting during the construction time. And at the end of the project, at the first production year, there will be 430 employees working in the mill, and this number excludes the subcontractors and suppliers. So at the end of all this effort, what we will be creating, this will be in total £1 billion of investment, and Eren Holding is bringing one of the largest and most technological advanced paper mills in Europe. As a capacity, we will have about 750,000 tons of container board production. And there will be a second paper mill, which is dedicated to tissue paper. And there is a potential of increasing that one to 210,000 tons. 100% recycled material in container boards, and generating green energy from recycled waste, wood and biomass, which is already functioning now. And a CHP plant equipped to use 20% hydrogen and generating biogas for energy generation. So the technology is our priority, of course, to compete in the market. Some figures, some technical figures. This will be the largest recycled fiber paper machine in the UK with 750,000 tons capacity. And it will be the fastest machine in the UK and one of the fastest in Europe with a 2,000 meter per minute design speed. And it will be widest width, about 10.9 meter gross, and expertise in low grammages and wide range of grammages, starting from 70 to 100 GSM, and it is totally designed for efficiency and sustainability. We are actively working with the community in parallel to all our technical projects and efforts, and local business to create opportunity and foster the growth. We are aligning our goals with the needs of the community and regional objectives. We are collaborating with industrial leaders and local organizations to ensure mutual success. We are delighted to welcome our partners to the site at the official launch in last September. So, a brief about the industry landscape. Before and after this project, how is the market situation? Today, UK is exporting about 4 million tons of recycled, recovered paper per year. It is mainly to Europe and to Eastern countries. Against that one, UK is importing about 500,000 tons of container board product from other countries, mainly from Germany, France, Spain. And in the future, in a year time, once Shotton mill is operational, we will be keeping this recycled paper that we are exporting to other companies in the country, and we will be using that one. And we will be producing about 750,000 tons of paper in our purposes in the country, and we will be exporting. After this equation change, UK, who is a net importer country, will become a net exporter after Shotton mill launch. So let's talk about some competitive advantages of the project. What will set us apart, or in other terms, some advantages? First, a talented team aligned to the needs of our customers. Secondly, fast and responsive service that we prioritize. Innovative and collaborative bespoke solutions for our customers. And best-in-class processes and practices. There's 4 items. They are our main focuses. Of course, these capabilities are well supported by our commitment to sustainability, unmatched efficiency, scale of production, and customer satisfaction. And we are committed to build a future which is rooted in efficiency and driven by pride, strengthened by understanding all stakeholders, especially our customers, employees, and the community, and finally, which is fueled by our ambition. Thank you very much for accepting me and listening. Thank you.